Alright, today we're going to be doing Supersonic by ZenthicAlpha. Really old level, but really good. It's a mega collab. Yeah, it's a mega collab. I still remember playing this back in the day. I actually didn't wait, did I rebeat this? I mean, rebeat. Wait, what? Did I beat this back in the day? I don't remember. I think I didn't because it's too hard. Like my skill set, there's a lot of wave and memorization, and I really can't get a grasp about that. I think this is definitely like harder than 8.0. I feel like in terms of my skill set, at least. Everyone's different. I know. Sometimes it sucks to hear that, you know, everyone has their own opinions, but if you think about it, in a world where there's no opinion, it's just still in it. I'm gonna stop saying in it. I'm not a British, you know. I gotta stop saying that as well. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about like Geometry Dash overall as a topic, because I feel like alright, that's pretty good. 26% on the first like attempt is pretty good. But I feel like I'm gonna die a lot because considering like I have only 70 attempts on practice. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about Geometry Dash as a commentary and as a whole, because I feel like Geometry Dash, like as a game to commentate on. Wow, I spit a lot there. Wow, I'm just a rabies guy. But if you see like compared to like Minecraft, for example, Bed Wars, Skywars, if you know Technoblade, you gotta know him, man. He's the GOAT, you know. It's the GOAT. Technoblade commentates like on Minecraft. It's a very active game. I mean, Geometry Dash is also an active big game, but how do I explain it? It's a pretty... Geometry Dash is... You get stuck on a level, and you can't really commentate on it, right? But for Skywars, it's always different, I guess. It's always different. The circumstance is always different, so you can commentate it on it pretty... Maybe it's not easily, but it's if you compare it to like Geometry Dash, it's pretty easy to like commentate, you know, because you can't really run out of like topics to talk about. But for Geometry, alright, this ship part is pretty hard. This is the Erebus ship right here, the 70% dreaded Erebus ship. Look at that, it's the same, right? The gap is the same, the centimeters. But oh wow, I still remember dying to that shit. But yeah, I feel like Geometry Dash is quite a hard game to commentate on. I don't really know how to commentate on it. I mean, I'm doing a pretty decent job, I think, now. But yeah, you gotta really try hard a little bit, you know, commentate. Because I did a commentate. If you didn't know, back then, I also play like Minecraft, and I try to commentate on it. It's pretty. I don't know, man. I feel like it's a very dynamic game, you know. It's both are active games, but I guess the dynamic is different. I feel like Geometry Dash is a very... What the fuck just happened there? That has happened like 3 times already. Can we just get a grip here? But yeah, I feel like Geometry Dash is a game that's kind of hard to commentate, you know. I don't know if I'm doing a decent job or not. Maybe you guys can leave a tip, you know, leave a tip, not like tip like $5, but a tip, you know, an advice. That would be pretty much appreciated, you know, because I don't really know, man. I don't know what to do. All right, here we go. I'm grabbing 3 coins, by the way, because I'm the best, you know, as usual. Everyone that has come to my channel now will probably hate me as a new viewer if I say that shit over and over again, right? Ooh, this is the hardest shit, by the way. Ship, not shit. There you go. Oh, okay, you need to... It's kind of hard to explain that thing. But yeah, if I set an example for like EVW, for example, EVW used to do commentary, but now I feel like it's more of a stream highlights maybe, and a lot of more... I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like building something, or like I challenge Zoink for like $50 million, like that type of content. I don't really know how to describe that type of content, I'm not gonna lie. But back then he used to do commentary, the GOATs, you know. Brandon Larkin and EVW are the GOATs, like as a commentary terms, you know, the OGs basically. And they have a different approach. Brandon Larkin is... I feel like I'm very similar to Brandon Larkin. I just jump into the level and commentate. But for EVW, he used to do a practice run first and kind of explain the level, I guess, giving out like tips and tricks. But for Brandon, the Lacreen, he didn't really do that, you know. He didn't really do that. He just straight up jumped into the level immediately, like me, and commentate about anything. And sometimes, wait, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Brandon Larkin is very entertaining, even though sometimes there are some quiet bits, you know. Sometimes he just doesn't know what to talk about, and he just goes silent for a bit, and he leaves it in there, like in the video. And I feel like it's kind of like more genuine. I feel like it's more entertaining, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong, EVW is still pretty don't get me wrong, EVW is still pretty entertaining, but I guess it's still pretty genuine as well, because it's a lot less edited, you know. I don't know, something about commentary YouTubers that are really less edited, Technoblade, Penguin Zero, like that type of content. I just suck the toe of it, you know. I don't know why. Alright, here we go. This ball part is not that bad once again, and this wave part is like the most popular wave ever, by the way. But once you get the grasp of it and use CBF, it's pretty easy. CBS, I mean, yeah, I keep forgetting that it's now changed. The old days are never the same. What is that saw doing, pooping out right there? The head is popping out. But yeah, I don't really know, dude. I don't really know if you guys find this entertaining, because I always, if I edit my videos, I always find it boring for some reason. Maybe it's because I already know what will happen. But if I watch like Brandon Larkin or EVW, they're pretty similar in style. I don't really know if I'm like, okay, it's pretty similar, like our content, but I feel like I'm more inclined to watch their videos than my videos. It's probably because I don't know, dude. It's a different feeling. I don't really know what the perspective of someone who hasn't like watched my videos, or like, because I edit my videos, right? I keep on like repeating. If you didn't know, that's what editors do, by the way. Endless amounts of like repeating the video, and I just feel kind of bored of it. And sometimes if I did upload it to YouTube, it's pretty, I don't know, it gets pretty boring, you know. I still watch it because I wanted to check out what I was saying, but it's still pretty boring because I feel like I already know what I'm gonna say. So I don't really know the perspective of other people, I guess, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's just the thing I just wanted to ramble about today, because I don't know, dude. I don't know if you guys are enjoying this. I'm not gonna lie. Because I feel like, I don't know, dude. It's just hard to explain. Sometimes some things are hard to explain, and just leave things be, you know. Leave things be. Wow. The philosopher of. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This camera angle is a little bit like, my neck is too like this. Wow. I'm gonna have a really good posture by the 40. 65. Yeah. We learned it the hard way here in this channel. Fucking mosquito in my leg. Go away. And somebody's calling me. Perfect. I swear to God, if I die here again.